Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, humans of all ages from all over the world, welcome to another edition of the Poolside Profits Party Workshop Pre-Parties. Today's special guest is my dear friend Opher Brayer, coming to you live from Tel Aviv, Israel. Opher, how are you?
Well, basically, I'm counting the number of missiles and rockets above my head right now.
I thought you said, before we even started this, I thought you said that it was a good day, but there wasn't that many coming through.
Yeah, they come through, but they never get to land. So
that's a good thing. That's a good.
Yeah.
I should by the way let everybody know that we were talking on Skype the other day, and the siren started going off, and you said, "Excuse me, I have to go to my safe room, but I'll leave the camera on so you can watch the rockets coming over." The good news is I didn't get to see any rockets coming over, and the bad news is I didn't get to see them. So it was boring, actually, listening to the air things. I was watching the birds flying around in your neighborhood.
Basically, when you see it, it looks like 4th of July.
Yeah, well, I would rather not see it because I am sort of a pacifist. So I don't. I mean, I think it's great for 4th of July or for New Year's. We have great New Year's here in Thailand, but no, I don't like having my friends in the eye of danger. But anyway, that said, it does lend a different mindset to the way you run your life and the way you build your business, based on the fact that you are in an environment where you're not at complete peace, I suppose, was maybe the way to put it. There's always a tension there of what's going to happen next.
Yes.
And I confess that, much to the chagrin of my mom, I've not been to Israel yet because, frankly, I was afraid of that scenario. Now I've got the guts. I'm coming to visit. But anyway, what I want to introduce you to people, because you are one of my favorite people for a variety of reasons. First of all, you're cool, you're fun. But when we first met, we were in Los Angeles at Evan Pagan's, one of Evan Pagan's Guru Mastermind events, and you were brought up onto the stage.
Yes.
And you did something remarkable, and this is really my intro of you, because you're a branding expert and you're a business advisor and a strategic coach, and you help big businesses become bigger and small businesses become big, and you're just a cool guy. What you did in that session, for me at any rate, is you taught us how to write a book in like 6 minutes. It was ridiculously fast, and it was so powerful, something I've never forgotten, and that endeared me to you. I mean, for like the longest term. So this is my buddy Opher Brayer, and he's wearing. Yesterday was your birthday, and so I made you change your clothes.
Yes.
And so show us your shirt. Show us your birthday shirt.
My new shirt.
Your new shirt. Wait, there you go. Wait, let me make sure.
Which I got from my daughter for my birthday.
Stand up. There we go.
Here it is. So basically, this is our third company that we've built. The first company is being called Swing Management, which is about a management consulting firm that create management strategies. Like you have business strategies, you have marketing strategies, and the reason they don't work is because of bad management usually, not because of planning. And so this company works with mergers and acquisitions from small startups in the Israeli arena into Microsoft and HP, and this is what we do on this company. The second company I'll talk later because it has to do with the unfortunate kids who must go to school and not being happy there and getting bad education, and the solutions we are creating for better education for children of the world. So this is the Talent Academy. And the third company, which is this one, basically takes talents from different areas of life and brand them. We do the branding for them in a very unique, smart way. So basically, they will have more opportunities coming over to their life. And so this is the third company.
Well,
So
you're busy. You're
that's the
busy.
introduction. Busy and really just I work 6 hours a day for each company. So it's only 18 hours a day. So basically, I still have a couple of hours to sleep. I don't need it because look, I'm 58 years old. My energy is like for 18 years old, and my experience is like a 78 years old. So it works well together. But
Did
I
you,
wanted to add something.
you just tell me that you're actually older than me? Wow, that's pretty incredible.
I was
I mean,
58 yesterday. And I want to add something into the conversation before we'll talk about the event that you met with me. You said something about Israel and living in tension. Let me tell you something about tension. Tension can be bad for you unless you use it the right way. So you see, we as Israelis, we move very fast because of that tension. We have to move fast creating smart technologies, and we have to move fast analyzing big data, and we have to move fast in order to survive. And many times when I work for companies like Microsoft, or they move slowly, they have time, the world has been changing, and there's Apple there with iPhone, and they still don't have an answer for it. And so, and some of those companies, usually startups, they move very fast. That's why we have thousands of startups in Israel, because we are fast movers. So what I want to say, tension is not bad if it's being used correctly.
Yeah, no, I agree with you 100% on that. Because tension is what creates resolution, and without the tension, there's no need for resolution. So I think that's a good point to make.
Yes.
I want to finish this story with you because I think it's really kind of fundamentally important. Because you blew my mind when you told me the backside of the story. So you taught me how to write a book in like 6 minutes, easily. I mean, easily, and that was super, super powerful. So when we talked about this about 2 or 3 weeks ago, you told me about somebody, and why don't you just tell the story real quick? Because I think people need to hear what the outcome of that was.
Yeah. Well, when I came to Los Angeles, when Eben asked me to come and teach my methodology there, basically what I did is I was explaining this on stage. As you remember, I had like 45 minutes to explain it. The most important part was that there were like, I think, 300 to 400 people are there.
Yes.
Something like that.
It was a full ball.
I just want you to know that 200 of them sent me their books.
That many?
Yes, from that day. Some of them sold the books. Some of them never sold the books. They just wrote the books. But I got 200 books from people who have been in one event.
Wow.
And each one of them wrote exactly 120 pages as the system describes. It's a how-to book, of course, based on your knowledge, data that you have, or you can write a book even on an area that you know nothing about. Okay? So you don't have to be an expert in the field. You have to do smart curation, and when you do the curation right, then you can write any book. So at that day, one of the guys out of these 400 people like you, he was there, and he never sent me the book that he wrote. He was not one of the 200. So last year, I went to Chicago because Evan asked me to come again to give some lectures about talent development and how to learn how to learn processes. And so I was teaching there. So there was a break, and there was a guy. He came to me and say, "Hey, Brayer, yes. Do you remember me?" "No, I never met you." "Well, I was at the session in Los Angeles when you were teaching how to write a book in 6 minutes." "Well," and I said to him, "Well, I wrote the book, and I made $100 million. "Yeah," I said, "yeah, sure. Tell your friends about it, not to me. You never made $100 million. So now he calls Eben. And I asked Eben, "Did he really make $100 million out of writing books?" He said, "Yes. And he used your system." So this guy, he wrote 14 books, by the way, on areas that he knows nothing about. It was all curated. All of the books, nothing has to do with something you know.
On
Okay,
nothing, he knew nothing about any of the stuff?
nothing of any of them. They
Wow.
sold in $100 million worth of books. He worked with another guy that his name is John, and he's one of the best copywriters in the U.S. online. And they did it together. And of course, part of the money went to affiliate. So the end result is probably like 30 million only. But that also not bad,
That's a
like
nice payday offer.
just by writing.
And you didn't
Just
get
by
a royalty?
He just wrote ebooks. Never wrote courses or something. He was never teaching. And then I said to him, "Well, where's my 5%?"
Right.
He said, "Well, you were teaching for free. You get nothing. And then can I have like a nice letter from you, like testimonial?" He wrote to me a letter which is 10-page long. He knows how to write, by the way, thanking me, for what he has learned. So now I said to him, "Can I have one of the books?" So he sent me all the books, 14 books. I never read them because none of them was of my area of interest, but one. He wrote a book that he doesn't want to share with the world about my system on how to write a book.
Really?
It's a 200-page book about the system that I've created.
A
And
200-page book about what you did in just a few minutes. That's fascinating.
He describes it in 200 pages. He added a lot of stuff into it, other elements, SEO and stuff, like that. But basically, he's thanking me within the book. But he shares it only with friends, like Evan and such, So this is it's what. Look, I'm never jealous at my clients, because I've helped clients to make tens of millions of dollars, sometimes hundreds of millions of dollars. I was never jealous, because it's kind of makes me happy that I'm capable of helping someone to make. Sometimes I'm sorry that I don't close a deal, but today I'm smarter than ever, so I'm closing deal with customers that I believe in, so it's fine.
Hold that thought for 1 second. I need to segue into another section here and remind people about why we're here, and we'll jump back into the next piece, because this is the reason why we're here today. And I didn't start with a whole introduction today, because I just jumped right in, since we were in the middle of a conversation when I said let's start the hangout. But we're here today because you are watching a preview of what we're going to be doing at the Poolside Profits Party workshop, which is going to be coming up in, what is it now? It's August 7th, 8th, and 22nd. And we've set this whole program up. It's really, really amazing. We're going to have 16 plus business building experts from all over the world, and they're going to share with you how they're building their businesses. But we're not doing it in a formal webinar-ish standpoint. No, that would be boring. We're doing that by the pool. And so I will be at the pool broadcasting live with my friends like Opher and Denise O'Brien and Kathy Hankeberry and all these people that will be with us, and we're going to talk turkey. We're going to talk just like we're talking right now. No formal presentations, although we're going to get into some seriously nitty-gritty stuff to really talk about what works in today's marketplace right this minute. So what you need to do when we're finished with our interview today is go to this handy-dandy link right here to get set up, and it is totalpreneur.com/pool party to get your spot at the event. And right now you can probably still, depending upon when you're watching this, get the early bird special, which will save you up to $350 on the tuition, and get you all sorts of bonuses. Everyone's got bonuses that they're contributing. But the coolest thing about this offer, and this is what I love so much about this, is that this is a fundraising event. And every one of our speakers, every member of our faculty has a cause that is dear to their heart. Now, for you, my friend, as long as I've known you, your biggest passion has been education for kids, yes?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Since I was born.
Cool. No, because we talked about this a couple of years ago about creating something to help that. Anyhow, when I asked you who do you want to play for, you immediately jumped out and said there's a guy that I met from New York. Tell us the story real quick, and who this is, and why and what's the name of the organization, and why it's important to you.
Well, I invested 18 years of my life designing a methodology on designing multi-talent children. Means that if you're born without talent, you still can become to be multi-talent. So I've worked on this for 18 years, invested in it thousands of hours, invested in it in 1 year more than $1.5 million, just to find the right methodology. I'm a methodology writer, so basically to write a methodology takes me 3 months, and this one took me 18 years and a lot of investment. So one day I was in New York and I was in a party, and I said, look, I want to meet somebody who is powerful enough to help me to change education in the US. So somebody is jumping up and say, okay, I'll set you up with a meeting. By the way, that person was Evan Pagan, by the way.
Oh, really? Okay.
So he said to me, okay, let me make, so he made a phone call. A day later, a guy comes. He's the personal advisor for the Obama administration, personally to Obama, to President Obama, for education at that time. So this guy, he takes a shuttle flight from Washington to New Jersey. When I was waiting for him at the airport, and we met like for 45 minutes, and I showed him the system, how you can create multi-talent personalities easily, how kids can do things that takes them years in a couple of minutes. And then at the end of the conversation, he said to me, can I take those papers with me? And he was very angry. So I said to him, why are you so angry? I must have it for my own kids. This is the future. Talent is the future. People with no talent will not survive. Profession, he said to me, will be automated. Only talent cannot be automated. So he said to me, so I need it. So this is the guy. And he went back, you know, and I went back to New York, and he went back to Washington. So the guy name is John Schnur. He's a very wise person. And after he left the Obama administration, he built an organization, a beautiful organization, that is being called America Achieves. And they have like, I think, 100 schools today that they work with. They have a global learning network, and their mission that each young person will be prepared to succeed in their career, college, and citizenship. So because I fell in love with the person and his mission and his vision and whatever he has it in mind that he wants to do, I think that if I want to take what we make and give it to this organization, this is what I would have done, and this is what I want to do. Okay,
awesome.
Because I have to close the gap between creating talented kids and make them to be entrepreneur and good citizens. Okay, this is the most important part that I believe in, which they believe in, and so I would love to support this organization for its growth.
Great. Well, so it's America Achieves. You'll see the America Achieves logo, and you'll see the ability for you to also donate directly to America Achieves as well. So that's exciting, and I embrace that. My mom has been a teacher for her whole life. She taught 5th grade for years, and of course we teach adults. So education is certainly a big part of what is part of my DNA. So passing that along to the next generation is super, super important. So Opher, I want to jump in real quick now and give people a taste of what you do. I mean, you talked about methodologies, which is really a big word to me, meaning systems, and the way to really replicate things for efficiency and effectiveness. Would that be a fair way of saying it?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. So you got the recipe for success for so many different areas of business and personal life. Let's talk about one of them and see what we can do in just a few minutes to give people, again, a taste that they can take. Well, we won't teach them the book thing. We'll teach them the book thing when they come to the actual event. And so if you want to learn how this gentleman did $100 million of books, then you definitely need to join us on the 7th, 8th, and 22nd when Opher will be with us, and I'll make sure he shares that. Cool? Opher, is that all right if we do that then?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I
So
just
what?
I just want to add something into the conversation for people to really understand.
Yeah.
We have a brain that collect knowledge from the outside. We collect much more data and knowledge than we know that we have collected. That's why sometimes we are surprised from the ideas we have. We find new common denominators in our brain when we connect them together. And then there's a aha moment that you say, oh, wow, Eureka. I mean, yeah, like, so basically, if we can do like brain extraction, to extract the knowledge from the brain, and then package just the right information which is in need in the market, okay, and then create a smart distribution system. It means three things. First, you can make more money, for sure. If you distribute knowledge, knowledge can be distributed as an online academy, or as books, or as processes that out of those processes you can create apps to manage anything that you have in mind. So basically, you can create more money. But it's more than that. You build a brand, okay? And a brand means more opportunities and more connections and a better network, being with the right people. But on the highest level of branding someone, or branding your unique abilities or unique talents, okay, is one common thing. You see, you can make another 10 million, which is fine. Or you can create a better network, of course, with people, new opportunities, business opportunities, any opportunities. But there's one thing that is most important about, giving the knowledge to the world, even for money or not for money. And we call it legacy.
Mm.
If you have knowledge and some experience in something, and there are 100,000 people who need this, they will remember you forever because you have changed their life. So this is how you build the legacy. You don't build a legacy to 6 billion people, because it's kind of impossible unless you are President Obama. But for us to have an impact on 100,000 people, it's a huge present. It's a present for them, and it's a present for us. So when it comes to, techniques that we want to go through, I've written 120 something, 28 methodologies, and I want to share one of them. Look, basically the problem is not to be creative, but to be creative for a need in the market. So creative ideas are fine, but there are billions of creative ideas. There's no use for them in the market. So when you want to understand what is the need in the market, there's a special methodology that I created that's being called how to create 99 services and products, okay, in 22 minutes. Okay, in 22 minutes, 99. You don't create them, and you just create ideas, of course. You don't create the products. So 99 products and services in 22 minutes that have a need in the market. So how do you know? Where is it? So
Wait, 99 products and services that have a need in the market done in 22 minutes. Yes?
Yes. I have a whole process of doing this, and hundreds of people went through it. So what do you do? So basically, I'll give just an example of it, just to open the mind. Mm-hmm. First, how do you play fast? By practice slow. If you practice slowly, you will be able to be very accurate and very fast. Okay? In some martial arts, okay, you practice very slow, but then when you have to move, you move very fast. Okay? So basically, if you can think faster than the world is working, then you will be able to see everything in slow motion. So now let's take an example. Okay? We take a life script of any kind that we go through every day in our life, or maybe in a couple of days, and we create slow motion of the event. When you go into the slow parts of the event, you will be able to see many problems that needs to be solved. that for some of them people are willing to pay. So what does it mean, slow motion? Okay, let's say somebody is calling his wife and says to her, "Hey, Jane, we'd like to go to the movies today." Yeah, why not? Okay, so it seems like okay, she wants to go to the movie now, and so let's buy some tickets and go to the movies, right? But if you look at the process in a slow manner, okay, then you have to see why did he come up with the idea of going to the movies, and then what is the next steps that he's taking? Calling his wife, asking if she wants. She says yes. Now he is at work, okay? He has a job. He works for Microsoft. Okay, so now he has to go to the internet and find a movie in one of these movie theaters, right? Okay, so he has some movies there, and then he said, okay, I found some. Now he has to call back his wife and ask her, would you like to go to this one, or this one? So now this is a process. Okay, now he has to go. She says, okay, I would like to go to this one and this one. Then he goes to the movie theater and needs to choose the right seats. He cannot find the right seats. He has to go back and ask her if she is willing to go. So this is a long process. If you can shorten that process from the moment he wants to go to the movie until he buys the tickets, and you create a technology that can do it. So basically it says like, I want to go to the movies, so I click on this app. This app connects to my wife's apps. This app knows exactly what movies she likes to see because she said like, or dislike in the past, and I said like, and dislike in the past. It connects, it goes, it knows that I'm going back home at 8 o'clock in the evening, and the movie is at 9, so it means that I have to find a movie theater which is around 10 miles from our house, so we'll be able to make it. So if you can create a technology based on this slow motion of all the elements, then you create endless of solutions that people are willing to pay some money for it. Okay, so it could be anything. You go into the movie. Okay, what's going on when you go into the movie? How can you shorten the time to get into the movie theater when you sit? How comfortable the seat is. Okay, it's not comfortable. What can you do? Now, women, it's more colder for them in the movie theater. For us, it's too hot in the movie theater. Now, can we warm the seat just for the women, so she can push and warm it? Now, if there's sound of people sitting near us, can we solve that problem with white noise? You know, by having special earphones like on the side, so we can hear better. So there are many solutions we're looking for. Why? Because it bothers us that people talk around us, and it bothers us that it's too cold or too hot. So the ability to break into small parts, okay, some life script, you can find at least 99, okay, needs within that process. Mm-hmm. So I just gave you an idea. Slow the motion of any process, and you will find that there are many bugs in there, and some of the bugs, okay, people will need them. And now you have to go business-wise, if it's worth to build it or not, if it's a business or not a business, and create a business plan and invest in it. So basically the idea here, take any process in life, okay, see it in slow motion, and you will find so many bugs. You can do it in anything that you do I mean, everything in life can be analyzed in slow motion. So slow motion means very fast forward, because when you see the bug, then you create the solution. You create the solution, it's very fast, moving towards making money or to create a solution for the world.
And you know what? It's something that, as you talk about this, it's something that I wouldn't think about the movies, for example, with the husband and the wife. An app that combines the two of them with their interests, that's genius. I would never have thought of that. To me, it's that whole, what do you want to do? Yes, no, even like doing dinner. You know, where do you want to go for dinner? That whole sort of thing, where it could be almost automated, where, sweetheart, where do you want to go? Click the button, and then, yeah, it syncs the two of you together. Is this restaurant cool? Great, let's make the reservation, and automatically it's done just like that. What a great idea. And I don't know about you, but for me, I'm so used to the inconvenience of back and forth that's just been an accepted way of doing business. Taking that away, what a great opportunity that is. And then you get to like the savior for efficiency, effectiveness, and sanity. So I like that. I think it's cool.
So basically, you see, it's very easy to create solutions for needs. This is creativity for me. Solutions for needs. And then the only thing you have to take is one of these ideas, which is the best one, okay? Put it as a project. Create a business plan. Get $2 million. Build a team. Go for it. And all the rest is about marketing. That's all. So this is how I see things.
And what you guys are going to see right now, this is brilliant, Opher. Every time that we talk, I always learn something. We need to start recording every one of our conversations. If you like what you heard just now about how to create ideas in slow motion, wait till you come and join us at the actual live event, because what you just got is a taste of Opher. And I tell you, Opher, time flies so fast when you and I talk, and we've already done a full 30 minutes. So let me try and wrap things up and invite everybody to come join us. Like I said, if you like what you heard, you absolutely have got to come to the live event. It is going to be April. Listen to me. It's going to be August. It's an A month. It's an A month. It's going to be August 7th, 8th, and 22nd. And Opher will be joining us in one of those segments live. Now I don't know what you're going to wear, Opher. I mean, you might wear the new branded T-shirt that your daughter got you for your birthday. Or maybe she'll get you a special super secret bathing suit or something.
I don't mind with the bathing suit. The problem is that I don't have a swimming pool around. Can I fit in my tap bath?
We can do it from your bathtub.
Why not? I mean, I don't mind. If you don't mind, I'll sit in my bathtub.
That would really be funny.
Okay.
We'll figure out a venue. It's all good. I mean, there's some people that won't be near pools. I think Denise is going to be doing it at the Ritz-Carlton pool or something. She was in Marina Del Rey the other day. She was trying to get a preview done with us, and didn't have the charging cord for her Mac, and it was too noisy in the background. So we're going to reshoot. But it's going to be interesting to see how it all plays out. But I will be at a pool. We're negotiating that out and getting the wiring up and everything right now. But anyway, make sure you join us. You want to go to this address. I love our high technology here. Totalpreneur. Whoops. There we go. Totalpreneur.com/pool party. Totalpreneur.com/pool party. When you go there, you will find all of our faculty. You'll find out who they're actually competing for. Because remember, a percentage of every dollar goes towards the charity of their choice. Okay, and who they're competing for. And the winner, who raises the most money, wins a matching contribution from the Totalpreneur Foundation. So everyone is working super hard to do that. And Opher is competing for America Achieves. So you're going to want to check that out and come join us. You're going to be hearing from so many brilliant people, from branding and operations and systems and marketing, all about building business and building a lifestyle. So check that out, but by all means, go and get your spot now before the price rises. And by the way, some of the bonuses will just start disappearing. So because there is, as Opher said, in Israel, things move quickly. Well, here for us, they move quickly too. The sense of urgency is true. So go ahead to totalpreneur.com/pool party and come and join us at this event. Of course, it's 100% guaranteed, and you're just going to have a blast. I mean, I don't know anybody that's done any kind of training or program like this live streamed as a pool party. And the format, again, is going to be just like this, casual and informal, but incredibly serious about the content that we're going to extract for our experts. So, Opher, my friend, this has been a blast, and this went so fast. We're gonna have to manage our time when we get together, because we could go for hours, you and I. Now, your daughter is hiding in the corner of the room there. What is she saying? Is she having a good time?
Yes, I am.
There we go.
Feel like other of my dad.
Cool. Okay, next time you're on.
There we go. All right, well, excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been another edition of the Poolside Profits Party Workshop pre-party sessions. Looking forward to seeing you at the live event. Thank you again for joining us. And my friend Opher Brayer, we will see you live August 7th, 8th, 22nd. Be safe, my friend.
Thank you, Ken. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye.